All right, welcome to the webinar, guys. My name is Patrick O'Brien. I am the founder of Learn Sativa. Now, before we get started, I just want to make a couple things clear here. As everybody's getting in here, I did send out a giant email blast to add individuals to this webinar. So as they're getting in here, I just want to make a few things clear. First and foremost, I have set the chat bar to private. The reason for that is typically a lot of individuals have a hard time speaking in front of other individuals in regards to the cannabis industry. So I don't want anybody to be afraid to ask me any questions. Now, all my questions will be going to the Director of Operations, Allison. She will be handling those questions for me because I have to focus purely on this webinar, okay? We have a lot of information to go through. This webinar is how to land a job in the cannabis industry in 15 minutes, okay? Without having to invest a single dollar today. This is absolutely free training. Sorry for the pause there. I'm still getting my bearings together here as we begin this webinar. As we get through this, guys, again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, but I am going to be focusing purely on this webinar, okay, this training. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, quick disclaimer before we do get started. You will not become rich overnight working in the cannabis industry. It's not going to happen. If that's what you're looking to get out of this training right now, you're in the wrong spot. The cannabis industry is not for the weak-hearted, and no, contrary to popular belief, not everybody is going to like you, okay? The cannabis industry still holds quite a bit of stigma and taboo-ness around it, so just be prepared for some side looks. With that being said, this is one of the most rewarding industries I've ever worked in. Guys, I've been doing this for over a decade, and there's not a morning I wake up without a giant smile on my face. There's not a lot of industries that I know of that provide that kind of happiness. I mean, at the end of the day, I get to help people get off of crazy medications that they're providing other individuals with a absolutely alternative, natural healing source. I can't stress how important that is to me. With that being said, if you stay until the end, okay, if you stay, I am a author. I have a book up. It's on Amazon. The time I took this screenshot, it was on sale for $13. Typically, it's a $25 book. However, if you stay till the end, I will be giving you this book absolutely free. It is a phenomenal book. It's a step-by-step grow book. So for those of you that are interested in growing and things of that nature, this is a great book for you. Keep in mind, this is not one of those books where you're going to read 80 pages in order to know that your lights need to be on for 12 hours. This is one of those kind of books that you literally learn step by step, and you know how these things work using simple format, okay? Meaning I'm not going to make you read a ton. I am a more visual individual. Therefore, the way I teach is for individuals that are also visual learners, okay? So keep that in mind as we move forward. This is just going to be a free gift at the end that I will be providing to you, okay? Now, big question of the day is, who is Patrick O'Brien? That fellow down there in the bottom right-hand corner, that is myself. I am Patrick O'Brien. If you take a look at the top there, you probably see some faces you'll recognize. John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, Damon John from Shark Tank. We've done some business in that regard. Orlando Weekly. Fox News came to actually do a full report during the World Series of our cannabis college. Down at the bottom there, you'll see just a couple of the classes, some of our graduating classes. Please keep in mind, I've taught thousands of students. Thousands. No exaggeration. If you go through the site, check out the reviews, things of that nature, you're going to see how many success stories we truly have here at Learn Sativa. And for those of you that don't know, that big blue building there, that is Learn Sativa University. We are in downtown Orlando, Florida. So yes, there is a physical location. I'm not just some creepy guy hiding behind a keyboard. All the information I'm about to provide to you is I'm being held accountable for that. And that is a huge difference between me and any other program you're going to see online. And when it comes to education, okay, I am held accountable. You can physically come find me or reach out to me. I am a real human being, okay? With that being said, my goal for this training is pretty simple. I want to save you time, okay? As you guys know, all this information's on the internet. It's for free, okay? There's tons of resources out there that you could do this, figure this stuff out. However, what I wanted to do with this training, this specifically, it's free for you guys, this training, I wanted to save you some real time, okay? That way you're not out there making the mistakes that I've seen made over and over again with a lot of other candidates. So I'm going to teach you step by step exactly how to land that job and quick, okay? I'm going to put you on the right path, and I'm going to show you that you do have options, okay? And I'll emphasize on this a little bit more as we get through this training. But with that being said, let's talk about the 3 secrets that I'm about to teach you, okay? So first and foremost, secret number 1, how to find access to a legal cannabis job board that is updated by over 3,400 cannabis businesses daily, okay? This is a job board where you will see up-to-date jobs being posted. I'm going to show you that. Second, I'm going to show you how to build a resume that's guaranteed to get you an interview using a free, absolutely free, drag and drop resume builder, okay? This is going to catch the attention of your hiring manager, all right? From there, your third secret, top secret resume submission technique. This technique right here is guaranteed to catch the attention of any hiring manager and get you that phone call for setting up your interview. I guarantee it, and we're going to get into that. That's the third secret, okay? Now, let's get into this a little bit. So, for secret number 1, how to find access to a legal cannabis job board that is updated by over 3,400 cannabis businesses daily. I'm about to show you right now. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go into our good old friend Indeed. Now, I promise you this may sound like it's common sense and things of that nature, but I'm going to go further into this so that you guys aren't doing what everybody else is doing by just hitting submit and things of that nature and putting your resume in this giant pile that will never be looked at. I'm about to show you techniques that get you directly in front of the hiring manager, but it all starts here, okay? So Indeed, we're going to go ahead, click on and we're going to type in cannabis. Now, I'm in Orlando, Florida at the moment, so we're going to go ahead, type in cannabis, and immediately take a look at this. So we have quite a few positions here for the cannabis industry here in Orlando, Florida. You got production technician with MedMen, CBD sales representatives. I saw Knox Medical up there. There's quite a few jobs that are actually available at this moment. So with that being said, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to show you exactly what this means. Now, for instance, a lot of these positions, you're going to go through these and you're going to see the qualifications, the responsibilities, things of that nature. Okay. And you can apply with your regular resume. Of course, you hit apply now and it's going to go through this whole process. But guess what? That's what everybody else does. Everybody's going to hit this apply now button and you're just going to be funneled in to a giant pool of thousands of resumes that chances are they're just not going to be seen. And that's the sad truth about this program, okay? That's why I'm about to show you exactly how to maneuver about that. Now, for our students here at Learn Sativa, they actually have their own job board that they have, for instance, updated daily. I mean, this was just a couple days ago that all these jobs were actually updated in that regard. And there's hundreds, if not thousands of jobs in here for Texas. We got Georgia, Florida. Let me click down here a couple days back. Just clicking a couple. Oh, they're making me type in a password. That's right, because if you are a student, you will receive this password. Okay. And this password, again, here we go. More jobs in Florida. That's going to be truly phenomenal company there. And now when you click on these, keep in mind what ends up happening is it's going to tell you all the qualifications for that position. And then also it's going to tell you exactly who to email. Okay, it's going to tell you exactly who to email, not this. We're not going to give you this where you're going into a pool of thousands of other resumes, we're going to give you a direct link to the HR management team. Okay, so with that being said, that is an extraordinary asset for our students here at Learn Sativa. Just looking on Google here, this is actually Google. Just looking at some of our reviews, Dan Zales here said, awesome experience. It took a few months before I could sign up. I was a bit hesitant. It was totally worth it. I actually landed a job with a local dispensary before I graduated. Pat and Chris are awesome guys. Guys, we have hundreds of resumes or reviews here. We really put in a lot of work in this regard towards our students. This is how we do things differently. We care about our student, and each student is a different case. So this is a case-by-case matter where our job is to see your guys' goals, and we're gonna put those to work. We want to see you guys actually succeed. So with that being said, back to our actual job board here, or I'm sorry, our presentation here. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of Coca-Cola as I go along with this. I don't normally drink soda, so I got the jitters as we go through this presentation. But secret number 2, it's just to help me moisten up my throat as I go through this. I do a lot of speaking during the day. Secret number 2, how to build a resume that's guaranteed to get you an interview using a free drag and drop resume builder, okay? Now, this is really cool. For those of you that don't know, I want you to go to canva.com, okay? This is canva.com, canva.com. This is absolutely free. Phenomenal software here, okay? What you're going to end up doing is once you get into your dashboard, I'm not going to show you guys how to set up accounts and stuff right now. I only have a limited amount of time to show you some of this stuff. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you right here the resume. You're going to click on this, okay? And that's going to bring up this whole blank canvas here. Now, for a lot of you, you're probably thinking, well, I can never build a resume using this, right? Because our job, in all honesty, with a resume is to catch the attention of the hiring manager for the position that you want. Because you got to remember, thanks to Facebook, Twitter, and all those other things, 99% of individuals, they have ADD, right? So you have to capture their attention immediately. Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. A lot of our students actually have training that shows you exactly what to put in every position, regardless of what your previous experience is. For instance, I don't care if you're a shoe salesman or a neurosurgeon, there are certain things you need to place in that resume in order for you to catch the attention of the hiring manager and get that phone call. But for those of you that are just going through this free training, I want to help you guys out too. At the end of the day, in honesty, I really just want to see people land jobs, okay? I truly mean that. So right here on the left, you're going to see a ton of templates for resumes. Look how poppy these are. You could take any one of these. These are absolutely free, guys. And what this is going to do is this is going to set you apart from the crowd. That's what you need to do with your resume. You need to catch the attention of your hiring manager as fast as possible, okay? With that being said, you know what? I'm just going to take one of these to show you what I mean. You pull it, you drag it, drop it instantly. You have an awesome resume to work with here. All you're going to do is switch out some of this stuff. So I double click here, and I could literally change everything about this resume simply by dragging and dropping. For instance, we'll change this to Pat O'Brien, okay? And now I could do this throughout this entire section here. And no, I do not want a 12-page resume, guys. A lot of individuals don't realize this, but those 12-page resumes, they don't get looked at. People want to see the highlights. Before they ask for anything else, before they even get you on the phone, they want to see the highlights, okay? Let's not bore them. So, drag and drop features here. You got elements that you can incorporate. You could do shapes, lines, free photos, text. They even work out which text works best together for you. So this resume pops. All right. For instance, This was Irene. She was one of our students, and yes, I changed all of her contact info and everything in that regard. So no, you can't contact her. But she literally, at this moment, she just graduated, I believe, a week ago. Before she even graduated, she had 2 job offers because we host job fairs monthly at our campus and across the state and across the United States. We have job fairs everywhere in that regard. You just got to make sure that you stay up to date on our email lists, and students tend to get that information first. So just a heads up. But with that being said, Irene did a phenomenal job here of putting together just the highlights for her resume, okay? And not only that, I want to show you guys a couple things real quick in regards to what she wrote here. So just real simple stuff. She had 2 jobs that she placed here. That's all you really need. You really want to emphasize on the position that you want to work for. So for instance, if you're going to work at a dispensary, they want to see retail experience, okay? So they're going to go ahead and look at, her general operational manager experience and the fact that she was an owner of a call center here. This shows she has customer service. This shows that she understands retail. She wrote this really sweet, short paragraph in regards to what she's looking to do and what she wants to accomplish at the company she's going towards. She placed her skills here. Some real nice bullet points on the skills that, sets her apart from the competition. Down at the bottom here, she put her education. She graduated from Seminole State College, and she also graduated from Learn Sativa University. She got her certification in dispensary management training and advanced growing, okay? That speaks volumes for the individual that is looking at her resume, because now they're looking at her as an individual that invested in herself, okay? I cannot stress to you how important that is. When somebody sees that you are willing to invest in yourself or invest in educating yourself towards a certain industry, specifically the industry that you want to work in, that speaks volumes. Time and time again, I don't care who you speak to, that there alone will get you that phone call for your interview, okay? But with that being said, let's move forward. I just want to show you some really cool resume ideas that you could really do just about anything in this software. Phenomenal stuff can be done here, okay? And just look at this. This pops, okay? This is something that shows me that you're creative. You got your professional skills, areas of expertise, and again, it's all drag and drop. You can move all this around, okay? So get as creative as you want with this program. With that being said, let's move forward here. And this one here. Oh, there's Irene. That was me and Irene just last week. We went ahead. I do podcasts for our students because I want you guys to understand, for a lot of the interviews and things of that nature, there's certain things you can say and certain things you can't say. So we sit down with all of our students, the ones that land jobs, the ones that want to start businesses, and me and the students just go one-on-one on these podcasts, and we discuss, what were the questions that the hiring manager was asking during the interview, or for instance, we discuss business ideas, businesses that you might potentially want to start. We discuss how you go about doing that. So the course is just a phenomenal educational tool, but you don't need any of this. Today, I'm just giving you guys some free training to get through and land a job in the industry. Again, I just want to see you guys be as successful as possible. Okay, this leads us to secret number 3, okay? Top secret submission technique. Now, this technique here is guaranteed to get you that position, or at least, it's going to get you a phone call from the hiring manager and really demonstrate to them that you're serious about wanting a position with their company. So what we're going to end up doing here is a little bit of research. For instance, let's take a look here at some of the positions that we have available. You got MedMen, you got quite a few different companies here that are actually looking for positions for the cannabis industry. Let's go ahead and do some research though. So what I'm going to do is, for instance, I saw Knox is looking to hire. Knox is looking for customer experience specialist. That sounds like a bud tender to me. They just tend to use different titles and things of that nature. So for that, what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to type in Knox Medical. You're going to have a LinkedIn account for this. Okay, I know I'm going a little bit fast, but You're going to need a LinkedIn account. And all I did here is I went up to the search bar and I typed in Knox Medical. This is their company here, okay? Now, the cool thing about this information here is that if you go down to the bottom right here, you're going to see all 73 employees on LinkedIn. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at their employees. Now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for something along the lines of hiring manager, HR, human resources, something along those lines. General manager, I saw a couple general managers here, but what I'm looking for, and I'm just going to go through here because these are all of the individuals that work at that facility. Boom, right here, second page, Amanda Samo, okay? I might have butchered that name, so I apologize. But Amanda is the human resources manager at Knox Medical, and this is located down in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. So I'm going to click right here, okay? And now this is going to have all the information I need in order to reach out for a position. Now, looking back here at the cannabis job position, we know that customer experience specialist is available here in Orlando, Florida. So I'm going to go back here. And what I want to do is I'm going to pull up Google, okay? And when I pull up Google, I'm going to type in, oh, nope, not my Gmail. I'm going to type in Knox Medical, Miami. Now, why am I looking up Knox Medical in Miami? Well, because the human resources manager, Amanda, happens to work in Miami. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something crazy, something nobody does anymore. I'm going to pull out a piece of paper. I'm going to pull out a pen in an envelope, and I'm going to handwrite Amanda a letter, not in a creepy way, guys. Don't be weird about this. Don't hunt her down and do all that craziness, okay? What we're looking to do is land a job, not creep somebody out. But we're going to handwrite a letter, very sweet, very short, okay? And you're going to make it say something along the lines of a one-paragraph letter in regards to why you want to work for that company in the position that is available currently. And you're also going to place your resume that you just created on Canva, okay? You're going to place that inside that envelope, and you're going to mail it right here, right? I just looked it up. Knox Medical, this is their headquarters right there in Miami. So the human resources manager is for sure going to be there. And all you're going to do is mail this address, but mail it to Amanda Samo, okay? Guys, this right here, I could tell you to date every single individual that has ever handwritten me a letter. Okay, it's just one of those things that stands out more so than anything. So if you go about doing this, I guarantee you will get a phone call within a couple weeks of sending this, okay? Now, with that being said, 90% of you, if not 99% of you, are not going to do that. And hence, the reason that those individuals that don't go that extra step, that won't do that, this program is not right for you. This industry is not right for you. And I suggest that you look for a job elsewhere or look for a different industry, to be honest. If you're not going to take some golden advice like that, like typically I wouldn't even give that advice away to free. For the longest time, I've only given that to students, but in all honesty, it's almost being selfish of myself. So I try to make sure that individuals know as much as possible, okay, about how to go about doing things the right way in this industry. And that's what's really setting us apart from other companies and things of that nature, is that we really do give a damn in that regard. So moving back over here, you're probably wondering, the reality is that I can't cover everything that you need to know in an hour webinar. I mean, I could speak about this all day, guys, in regards to cannabis knowledge, how to treat common conditions in dispensaries, cannabis history, cannabis laws. There's a number, the endless possibilities of educating you it would take me far longer than this 1 hour. I mean, even if I had all day, it would never happen. So a lot of you are probably feeling a little overwhelmed by what I covered just now. And to be honest, I've only scratched the surface. I just wanted to show you guys possibilities and really teach you guys kind of roughly how to go about doing things to see some real results. So you have two options right now, to be honest. Your first option, you could take what I taught you today so far and you could do it yourself. You can guess. I mean, the information I gave you was pretty valuable stuff, but there's so much more to learn, guys. In all honesty, if that's as far as that journey you want to go, then so be it. In all honesty, and there's a lot of free information out there. To be honest, you could go out and you could start looking for this information. It's all out there, guys. Now, just be sure to decipher between what's, fake news, fake news and truth and reality. And then for those of you that are a little more serious about, working in the cannabis industry, the second option is to schedule a free strategy session with myself or one of my team members. And we're going to get you on the quickest path to landing a job in this industry. Not just landing you some dead-end job, but landing you a real career in this industry, guys. This is one of the most rewarding industries you could possibly work in. And to be honest, I really just want to see individuals succeed. This is 100% free. There's no catch, no gimmicks. We're just going to get on the phone and we're going to chat a little bit about you and what you like to do in this industry. Now, who is this for? This is for people with or without cannabis experience. This is for people who understand the value of time. Like I said, all this information's out there, guys. We just created a way for you guys to really absorb it and lead you down a path and structure it a bit so you can actually absorb it in such a way that it sinks in, okay? This is for people who understand that knowledge is power. I'm telling you right now, guys, the more you know, the more powerful you are. It sounds silly, but it's the truth. It allows you to make educated decisions and truly understand your worth. And that speaks volumes in this industry. This here's MedMen. They are the first billion-dollar company in the industry, the cannabis industry. You guys can look them up. Phenomenal company. We just hired up quite a few of their students or some of our students went to go work for them now. MedMen is phenomenal. They're opening up 27 locations here in Florida. They just paid $50 million for a cultivation center in Central Florida, and they're looking to expand now. So we just started placing our students inside their facilities and things of that nature. We're really excited to partner up with them and start working. This here's Paul. Paul was one of our students a while back. Paul was very curious. He wanted to know so much about the cannabis industry. He put his head towards the books and he made it happen. He put the backbone in. He took our certification and he made this the best out of it. And I tell you what, this kid's been in the news like 5 or 6 times so far since he's graduated and started working for Curaleaf. Curaleaf is another huge company. They're in 3 different states. They have multiple locations. Phenomenal company. So proud of Paul. So here's what you need to do next, okay? You're going to click the book a call button right now. You're going to schedule your call with my team and I, and we're going to figure out the fastest path for you to succeed. It's an absolutely free call. There's no catch, nothing. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk a little bit about what it is you want to do. So here's how it works. After you book a time for us to talk, we're going to talk within about 72 hours from today, okay? We're going to talk for about 20 minutes, and we're going to talk about your goals. What are you looking to do in this industry? What are some of your future aspirations? And then we're going to figure out exactly how to achieve them together. We're going to tell you step by step over the phone call exactly what you need to do. So, I mean, at the end of the day, all you have to lose is 20 minutes and some really good information in regards to how to get started in the cannabis industry. That's it. Free call. Just go ahead and book it and we'll get started. Now, this is not for you if you're not passionate about the cannabis industry or cannabis itself. And this is honestly not for individuals that are simply in this to get rich, okay? If you are just in this industry, the cannabis industry to get rich or for money. This industry will eat you up and spit you out, okay? Yes, you can make a phenomenal living in this industry, and you can help people and go to sleep knowing that you're making a difference in somebody's life. But if all you're in it for is for the money, you're in the wrong industry. You can make money in any industry, in all honesty. So life's too short to sit there and waste it on doing something you're not absolutely passionate about. Okay. So the individuals that come to us, the ones that we help, are the individuals that are truly passionate about cannabis. Okay. Did I mention it is free? The phone call is absolutely free. Okay. So you're going to sit there and we're going to book this consultation. We're going to strategize. So what's the catch? Because Pat can't be doing this for free, right? Guys, the catch is we're going to walk through these steps. We're going to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to be successful based on the plan that you give us. Now, if there's a way for my team or I to skyrocket your growth in this industry, then we're going to work together, plain and simple. But there is no commitment to you just making a phone call and listening to some of the strategies that we have for you to succeed in this industry. Friendly warning, guys, if all the time slots get booked, I am sorry, okay? There are only so many individuals that we could speak to on any given day. These slots fill up extremely fast. There's a lot of you guys in this webinar right now. So if these do get fully booked out, I do apologize. You guys can go back to the website later this week or later today or something along those lines to see if there's any spots available. The information's on the website. But if we don't get a hold of you, I apologize, guys. These spaces book up quick. So all you're going to do is click the book a call, and you'll get on the calendar. If the calendar's full, it is what it is, guys. I apologize. From there, Curaleaf. Curaleaf is a phenomenal company. We hired up over 120. They hired over 120 of our students just last month. That was a phenomenal job fair. Again, we do the job fairs for our students every month. We have another event going on. It's a phenomenal opportunity for individuals to land jobs in this industry. So again, if you're looking to get into the cannabis industry, you cannot find a better place to meet like-minded individuals and to really network. Our alumni pool is insane, and it's spread across the United States. We have individuals coming from Brazil, Puerto Rico, all over the world for these courses. So the alumni class is just second to none. Here goes a quick review. And yeah, this is just a screenshot off of my cell phone, so I apologize that it's not all cute and graphically appeasing, but this is from Ian Starr from about a month ago. He said, absolutely fantastic class. Tons of information, everything you could want to know about the industry you learn here. I did the one-day course, and it was a ton of information, hands-on and lecture, that's presented in a way that's easy easy to digest, and most of all, is fun. If this is the industry you want to be in, this is the school. It is an absolute must. I'll definitely be back for more, okay? Now, question for you. What is a career in the cannabis industry worth to you? Is it worth $3,000, $5,000, $10,000? How about $100,000? More, maybe? Well, you can see why companies pay me between $3,000 to $50,000 for just a one-day training seminar, okay? I fly out all across the United States and train companies and their employees on how to get the job done right, a way for them to see real results, okay, guys? It is a full circle. There is real value here, okay? With that, Keith Renner, the knowledge I've gained through both the basic course and advanced grow courses at the Orlando campus are priceless. Instead of trying to learn from 10,000 different web pages, videos, and opinions, the entire LSU team has organized the material into a simplified step-by-step process that then branches out to more technical aspects of the industry with great learning tools like hands-on labs. I'm absolutely ecstatic someone is spreading this knowledge, and I hope it only grows from here. Thank you all again. That was Keith Renner, okay? So here's what you need to do next. click the book a call button right now. Schedule your call with my team, myself, and let's figure it out, guys. We're going to figure out your fastest path to success. If it makes sense for us to work together, then we're going to work together. If it doesn't, then you're getting some free information in regards to the next steps for you to succeed in this cannabis industry. Okay. Now, with that being said, oh, there goes Brooke. Brooke, for instance, took our course, and now he's working over at True Leaf. True Leaf is one of the largest dispensaries in Florida. Now, that says a lot. They just branched out to 3 other states, and now they're actually on the stock exchange. So they are publicly traded. That is incredible. Great news for Brooke. Love you, man. Keep in touch with that. Now, there are 3 types of people, guys. You have those that make things happen, those that watch things happen, and those that are wondering what just happened. Guys, be the one that makes things happen. This wave it's taken off, guys. It is time to hop on it or you will be left behind. Now, with that being said, we are just about out of time. I do want to thank you for sticking around. For those of you that want the free book, because I did promise you in the beginning of this that you would be receiving a free book, you can find that book at learnsativa.org/free-grow-book. Okay, that's learnsativa.org/free-grow-book. Okay, and that's going to go ahead and get you guys your free ebook. All right, from there, guys, I really look forward to talking with you, and I hope you guys are really excited about getting started in this cannabis industry. I wish you all the best of luck. Again, if you need anything at all, feel free to give us a call or reach out to us. We're here in downtown Orlando. I really look forward to seeing this. Appreciate you guys taking the time with me, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.